Hey, what up? Lazy here as always. In this episode, we're back on Forza Horizon 5, and we are here with 1965 Pontiac GTO. And what I want to do is build a Burnout car. So we're going to have a bunch of power and no grip. Also, I have a new mic, so let me know how the audio is. So let's jump in and get this build started. Okay, so for this build, I want to chuck as much horsepower at this thing as I can. So I'm going to need an engine swap. We have a few options we can go with, but I want to go with this, the 8.9 litre V8 DSC. It'll run us 1500 horsepower and 1100 foot-pounds, so that should be spot on. I'm definitely leaving it rear-wheel drive. As for the front bar, I'm going to leave that stock, the same as the wing. I don't like it. And for the hood, I'm going to go for the blower, simply just because I can, and it looks awesome. For the tyre compound, I'm going to leave that stock. For the front tyre width, I want a little bit more, so I'm going to go up to a 245, and I'm going to leave the rear stock the same as the size stock in the rear. As for the fronts, I'm going to go all the way up to a 19. For the rims, there's a set in here I want to go with, and they are these, the Boyd Coddington Slayers. And I'm going to leave the track width stock in the rear as well. Alright, jumping into here, definitely going to need an upgraded clutch, race transmission, drive shaft, and a drift diff right there. Sold. Alright, jumping into here, definitely need a brake upgrade so I can adjust the biases and drift suspension. That's actually really cool, but it's not going to stay like that for long. We'll max out the sway bars in the front and the rear. Definitely no cage, and we'll chuck the weight reduction on now since there's no engine upgrade. So 1500 horsepower, 1100 foot-pounds, and 2890 overall. And honestly, the weight really does not matter. Awesome. So there's the build done. The paint's done. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that awesome stuff. It's much appreciated. Cheers. Now let's drop in a tune. Okay, so for the tune, I'm going to leave the front tire pressure where it is, and I'm going to max the rear out at 55 psi. As for the gearing, I'm going to pull the final drive all the way back to a 254. Yep, right there. As for the alignment, I'm going to take all the camber out of the front. I'm going to leave the negative 1.5 in the rear. If you want to download this tune, share code's at the bottom of the screen. As for the ride height, I'm going to jack the front all the way up to a 9.5, and I'm going to leave the rear dumped at 5.5. As for the brakes, I'm going to go with an 80% in the front, right there, and a 10% brake force. So right there. Awesome. As for the diff, I'm going to go ahead and bring this up to 100% and take the 5% out. Cool, so there's the tune done. Now let's hit the burnout pad. awesome. So there we go. That couldn't have gone any better. We had a slight little wall tap, but overall, I'm super happy with how this turned out. The brake force is just spot on. You can put the car where you want it, and yeah, there's nothing else left to say. But that's it for the video for today. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Laters.